Ahead on DC News Now.
A major break in the investigation into a suspect accused of breaking into several Centerville homes fully nude. Why police say drones were crucial in catching the suspect.
Summer-like weather to start this week, and meteorologist Damon Madsen is tracking on when we could see record temperatures. Also, we are sharing free and low-cost fixes on your AC unit that can help you save money on your bills and repairs. We're stretching your dollar. And later, we continue to celebrate America 250, the burning of Norfolk during the American Revolution. Was it the British or maybe an inside job? We're opening up the history books.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
For joining us for DC News Now at 4, I'm Mark Hall.
And good afternoon, I'm Annalisa Gale. Right now, police have arrested a 21-year-old man accused of breaking into multiple homes while naked.
And investigators say that the suspect, identified as Cedric Walker, now in custody.
Yeah, they arrested him after staking out a Centerville neighborhood for weeks.
DC News Now's Liberty Simmons, he joins us live from Fairfax County Police Department with how they tracked him down. Liberty, good afternoon.
Mark and Annalisa, community tips and drones helped catch this suspect during a stakeout operation this morning. Police say they spotted a naked man and then gave chase. So take a look at this drone footage showing the suspect running through a neighborhood along Gatwick Square. Officers say they staged multiple surveillance cameras nearby based off community tips for weeks. The suspect was wanted for a recent string of 5 burglaries in the area. Once they spotted the suspect, officers deployed the drone within 30 seconds. Detectives say they tried to stop the naked man, but he took off. Now the drone and detectives followed the suspect, and a drone was able to track the suspect as he jumped a fence into a backyard of a townhome. Officers then prepared a search warrant on that home and took him into custody.
Thank God he has never personally, physically harmed anyone. And you can imagine what those crimes would look like and what they were building up, in my opinion, to be. It was only a matter of time.
And coming up in the next hour, hear why officers here say that the Connect Fairfax and Drone as a First Responder programs were crucial in catching this suspect. For now, live here in Fairfax, Virginia, Liberty Simmons, DC News Now.
All right, Liberty, thank you. An update now to a story out of Charles County. Quadruple amputee and professional cornhole player Dayton Weber officially indicted on murder charges. The state's attorney announcing the indictment today, along with several other charges. The grand jury indicting him on first-degree murder, use of a firearm in the commission of a violent crime, and 2 counts of reckless endangerment. Also, 2 counts of having loaded a gun while in a vehicle. Weber is accused of fatally shooting 27-year-old Braddock Wells after an argument between the two in his car. The case has received national attention due to Weber's fame as a professional cornhole player. He's been featured in various news programs for defying the odds after losing both hands and feet due to a childhood infection.
Even though there's a lot of fanfare and videos and programming, from our perspective, it is still a homicide case where a young man, a father, has lost his life. And that's what we look to in how we treat it, how we respect it, and how we approach it.
The case will now be moved to Circuit Court. Mitchell expects a trial date to be set sometime in the fall.
Well, in Washington County, 3 people are without a home after a house fire in Hagerstown. This all happened Sunday afternoon on Cool Hollow Road. The Maryland State Fire Marshal says the fire started in the garage. They estimate the damage to be over $1 million. The cause of that fire is still under investigation.
All right, well, let's head over to meteorologist Damon Madsen with a first look at our forecast.
A beautiful way to start this Monday, Mark and Damon. Definitely nice weather conditions for sure.
Yeah, we had a little bit of gray gray out there earlier on. A few very light rain showers that came through around lunchtime, but that cleared up and we got some sun back in the mix, and our temperatures, well, they're continuing to rise. It was a beautiful weekend, wall-to-wall sunshine most of Saturday and Sunday, so we didn't see quite that today, but despite the clouds, there you see it. Temperatures easily in the upper 70s. Just a minute ago, D.C. was sitting at 80 on our map here, so we did briefly jump into the 80s in the district, but we also have Fredericksburg, most of southern Maryland, and right along the Chesapeake there in the 80s. So we're seeing that warm air already filling in, and as we go throughout the rest of the day today, we'll hold on to most of that warmth, even as the clouds break up a little more so heading into the night. Look at our temperatures barely dropping back into the 70s, and this is all going to add upon itself to the point that we're going to be pushing and hitting the 90s by the time we get to your Tuesday and then Wednesday as well. Now, I bring up the records for Wednesday's date because look at D.C. 89 is the old record set back in 1941. Dulles, Hagerstown, those records also in the 80s. With a forecast high well in the 90s on Wednesday, it is likely we do see record-breaking heat. So this is very unusual, folks. We're definitely going to have to gear up for this. How long is it going to stay this hot? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Turning now to the Middle East, the price of oil spiking today after President Donald Trump announced he ordered the U.S. Navy to block Iranian ports and set up a military blockade in the Strait of Hormuz.
And this comes after talks between the U.S. and Iran hit a wall over the weekend.
Yeah, the U.S. military started a new effort to control the critical waterway through the Strait of Hormuz today at 10 a.m. Monday. The president ordering a partial blockade after railing heavily against Tehran for restricting the strait for a while there. The route, which handles about a fifth of the world's oil.
We've been called this morning by the right people, the appropriate people, and they want to work a deal.
Yeah, the two-week ceasefire with Iran, although shaky, is still holding. DC News Now's Margaret Shadbourne will have more coming up on this at 4:30. And right now, for the latest on what's happening in
Well, back here in the district, the Pay Equity Fund is once again on the chopping block as Mayor Muriel Bowser unveils her 2027 budget proposal.
Yeah, the mayor's continued push for its elimination, with council restoring funding in the past year. The fund helps increase salaries for early childhood educators.
And DC News Now's Marielle Carbone. She joins us live downtown. Marielle, the announcement has supporters of the program actually pushing back.
Yeah, Mark and Annalisa, it does. You know, these advocates say that if this plan is cut, if the program is cut, there will be a mass exodus of these early childhood educators. And for those who stay in the industry, they say that they'll see massive pay cuts. Now, the Pay Equity Fund, it was first established and started doling out money back in 2022. It was intended to increase the salaries of early childhood educators, closing the pay disparity between those workers and K-12 teachers while also retaining talent. But the mayor argues that people here in the district, they are more concerned with more affordable childcare. So she's proposing focusing more on childcare subsidies instead of the Pay Equity Fund. Advocates fear there will be some dire consequences.
We'll certainly see a mass exodus of educators. Our over 700 educators currently funded through the Pay Equity Fund have bachelor's degrees and are completely qualified to go teach at DC public schools. For those who stay behind, they'll likely be facing pay cuts.
Now, in past budgets, the mayor has cut this fund entirely or significantly, and council has come back and restored it. So we could potentially see that happen here. In this case, the mayor is transmitting the budget to council tomorrow, and then they'll start marking it up and eventually vote on it coming up on June 9th. Reporting live downtown, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Marielle, thank you. Well, a heads up for some D.C. residents now. You got some free and fun events that's heading your way.
Yep, Mayor Bowser announcing the DC 250 celebration earlier today. And starting Thursday, there's a day of play at the RFK starting at noon. And then on Saturday, there's DC 250 Kids Ball and Planet World on the 13th Street. And leaders say that the 250 themed events are for everyone to enjoy.
This is about bringing together family and community, and also giving our businesses a hand up as well.
And for the kids' ball and day of play, you do have to register ahead of time. And also happening this weekend, rapper T.I. will be in the district as he is headlining D.C. Emancipation Day concert. The festival celebrates the ending of slavery in the district back in 1862. There will also be a parade taking part as part of the festivities. That starts at 1 p.m. Sunday, and the concert will be at 2:30.
Yeah, it will be a missed opportunity if they don't start the show with Bring 'Em Out. That song, that's from T.I., so you got to play Bring 'Em Out and then Bring 'Em Out.
You know, we had a little chat at noon, just, you know, with all of the talent that has come out of D.C.
Yeah.
Why bring an Atlanta-based talent when you have so much to choose from here in the DMV? But that was just a little conversation that probably went on too long.
It's okay. We know we know what are the reasons. Well, they sold out everywhere, pretty much, and so it's hard to book the popular performers. But very exciting. He's very popular as well.
Absolutely.